We have been discussing about marketing a lot, but the question arises, what is the future of marketing education? And hardly there is any debate on it. So many students are asking this question, that what is the future of marketing education, and how far the present marketing education is capable enough addressing the issues we are facing today, or maybe we will be facing in next decade. And sometimes the students used to ask this question, that why the present marketing education and curriculum is not effective. When they join the organizations, they start working in marketing departments. This is a very relevant question, and today I'm going to discuss this problem in detail, and probably with your comments we can further discuss this issue. Future of marketing education, we have to discuss the future of Indian marketing education and the challenges ahead. Let's discuss and try to understand the marketing in real world with a relevant approach. So the first point is that today marketing education has become deviated from real and relevant issues. So we have not yet identified what are the real problems we are facing in marketing education. Rather, what are the problems we are facing in marketing, and how far we are actually addressing those problems firsthand. So how distinct those marketing problems are, and how far those problems are aligned with the marketing as a whole. So how far we have accepted those problems and we have started pondering, and as a discipline whether marketing has really shows that capability to address those problems or not. In this context, I will refer one interesting article by Rost 2020 paper, which itself talks about the marketing education and its challenges, and some solutions have already been suggested there. So according to Rost, there are three major challenges gripping the marketing world today, and these three challenges can be categorized as external challenges mostly. The first challenge is technological trends. Second challenge is socio-economic trends, and third challenge is geopolitical trends. If I understand the present marketing education hardly touches these issues. When it comes to technological trends, the major thing that has affected marketing and affecting marketing are issues related to artificial intelligence, big data, networking issues, and so many other issues related to technology. And today marketing has not been able to gone beyond the traditional thought process or maybe philosophical way of thinking to a robust technological aspect. The second problem is socio-economic trends. Marketing, though, has addressed these issues in their segmentation, but the segmentations has gone beyond, and according to Rusk, the segmentation or maybe identifying these socio-economic trends where mostly the target market, we have not thought about the discriminations are happening under so many places to different type of customer segments, and also some of the inequalities of wealth that is creating social instability and also slow economic growth. Third issue, as I said, the geopolitical trends. And hardly any marketing class we discuss about geopolitical trends in detail. And we never had a discussion about the free trade. We never discuss about the protectionism. We also never discuss that how we are moving away from the production oriented marketing to a service oriented marketing, how the world economy is changing, how we are shifting from China to some other underdeveloped countries when it comes to production is concerned. What are the challenges the companies are facing when they look into the geopolitical issues? And also in this context, we hardly discuss innovation and the other intellectual property right issues. So overall, marketing in today's world has been crippled by three major issues which are hardly discussed in the class, which are technological trends, socio-economic trends, and geopolitical trends. I'm not telling that these issues are not discussed, but these issues has not come as specializations, and detailing of these issues are not been covered. So considering that these issues are crippled, these issues are affecting us majorly, how in which way we should prepare for our future marketing endeavor? In future marketing endeavor, we should focus on, the first point is services marketing. And here in services marketing, it should not be a generalistic approach to services marketing. We should focus on a comprehensive approach to services marketing. There are so many areas services marketing has developed. Why we can discuss in detail the hospitality? Why can we discuss the healthcare? Why can we discuss the tourism as specializations? Why only one services marketing in detail? So in case of services marketing, we should focus that how companies' mindset is changing to services and how the entire world is moving towards a consumption economy, that means from production to services. Second point, that major focus in marketing education should be given that how marketing students should take decisions in a long-term basis. So they should be focusing on some of the issues related to long-term decision making. So in this context, they should focus more on technology adoption, use of customer lifetime value concept, customer equity concept, and also some of the technologies which are directly affecting the customer loyalty and maybe customer relationship management aspect. Apart from that, there are some other issues can be discussed in marketing education. That means we should focus more on professional services, how people can be employed in professional services, how people management can be more effective in professional services. We hardly discuss these things in marketing, but marketing in today's marketing education, specifically today, should focus on people-friendly approach, people management, and how people can be managed not only in one place overall organization, how they can be managed remotely also. Another important aspect in marketing education is missing, and we should focus, that is creating a feeling oriented marketing. Feeling oriented marketing means using the human centric marketing approach, integrating the human value system in marketing, because the last decade is all about technology. We have become mechanical. We have been discussing a lot on the issues related to digital marketing. At the same time, digital fatigue is also coming into picture. So again, we have to be human centric marketing, human value system, how we can develop. There is an interesting saying that even the research is also showing that a human being will always prefer another human being to interact, to discuss, to take a suggestion. But at the same time, here day by day, we human beings are losing our value system. We are becoming more mechanical. We are trying our best to be like machines because we have been living with machines. So that we should stop. So we should create the feeling jobs, or maybe a feeling aspect of marketing. The another important certain issue in marketing should be how we can manage the AI, artificial intelligence, and even we can manage the human intelligence, how artificial intelligence and human intelligence can coexist, and in which aspect they should be interacting and how much. That need to be discussed in marketing education. Most important aspect comes here within this context of artificial intelligence and human intelligence is the personalization issue. So today, how we can make the personalization for customers, and this personalization should not neglect the smaller segments and segments which are marginalized, and we should give equal importance to all sectors of society. At individual level we should reach. So here the personalization does work if it goes really to the person, not necessarily within the personalization we'll try to identify the segments. That's another big issue we are not discussing. Another thing can be discussed in marketing education and can be very much relevant, that means the use of IoT. Some of the courses have started to integrate IoT, but IoT still not been used in a proper manner. So how in real time basis we can communicate with customers, how real time basis we are interacting with customer, that training need to be given to students. We have to take the advantage of the technology which we are using here, the technology which is more supportive to us. Another interesting thing is that bottom of the pyramid. We have to address two things differently. Institutions have started integrating courses related to rural marketing, identifying the poor, how they purchase, how they buy, how they try to communicate, contact with the marketing agencies, marketing departments. But at the same time, we have to also address the luxury market. So point is very clear that marketing education has not been able to differentiate and create to different kind of approach, and then not giving that orientation to students how to manage the poor with the bottom of pyramid, how to manage the wealthy in the luxury market. So a combination of bottom of pyramid and luxury market need to be identified, or maybe in a two different way we need to address this issue. So here comes the question of identifying the wealth equality or maybe wealth inequality in the world that has been very much visible today. Another thing which will help us to create a better marketing syllabus, that is, if we can forget the past and start working on the future. What has happened in 1960s, 70s, 80s is past. and probably a lot of theories are still dominated, which are the past theories. New theories need to be added, and in that case marketing can be more progressive. So that progression is missing. Sometimes the teachers in the class, they understand this thing and there is nothing new to add here, and they feel that we need a new direction to marketing. Forgetting past is not that easy. I'm not talking about forgetting past means forgetting fundamentals, but within the last few decades marketing has changed. There's so many things have changed, so this change needs to be reflected in our progressive thought process. And the last one, marketing should work with a world which is more on the sustainability side. Climate change is real, it's happening. We have been affected by so many ecological issues, environmental issues, and how far our students are sensitive towards it. We need to focus on that. Sustainability in marketing or sustainable marketing practices need to be the core of marketing education system in next decade. So how we can change our marketing education system with this? As I said, so many things can be included, but let's try to find out some of the focal points so that it would be easy for the marketing fraternity to look into and maybe address this issue in a very positive manner. Our focus should be more on giving our students an experiential learning of marketing. They should always focus on doing rather than writing and reading. So still marketing education is very much in a classroom centric, but at the same time they need to come out of the class. 50% of marketing classes need to be delivered in a setup which is market. Either you give them a tour experience, seminars conducted in the marketing organization, planned visit, marketing internship, short-term projects, and even visiting to different places to know people, talk to people, interact with customers, and regular interaction with customers, identify a problem and start working with the problem within the system in that organization. That is not happening. Industry academia collaboration is there, but industry academia collaboration is not addressing the core issues. They are addressing some of the selective issues. So the core issues need to be addressed. And what the core issues are? The core issues are how services sector can be more robust, how customer data can be better way analyzed. So the way we're thinking the integration of or integrated marketing, that need to be happening within the system, and students should be part of it. Second thing is that we should focus on different skills. In here talking about reskilling and upskilling of marketing students. And most important skill today is the people skill. As I said, day by day with the mechanical world, students think that marketing is only happening in a cyber world, but no, marketing is happening with a human centric approach, and we need to be more connected with people. So human values need to be again included in marketing system. So as per part of the marketing curriculum, we need to bring empathy, we need to bring communication skills, which is required to interact with people, meaningful interactions, connecting heart to heart interaction need to be there. So another thing we should focus is that artificial intelligence need to be ingrained as a part of the curriculum, not as a part of understanding the surface of it. So better analytical and intuitive skills need to be identified, and those skills need to be executed. That is not happening. AI and the basic information about AI is been given to students, but students are not yet connected with AI in a very practical, pragmatic way. Last thing we can say that we have to be more attentive towards the complex dynamic marketing system that is ruling the world today. And students have no idea how organizations, marketing departments specifically, addressing this dynamic part, how organizations are working in this inequilibrium system to an equilibrium system. So the dynamic equilibrium system, or we can say from the statehood of equilibrium to statehood of dynamic disequilibrium, that feeling the students are not getting. So that can only happen when we will be giving them an experiential learning. So I feel that if certain things that I have highlighted here could be addressed, marketing education would be much more pragmatic and much more fruitful, and students will not face any problem when they will join the corporate sector, and they can be an asset. They should not be branded that they only know the theories which are old, may not be relevant anymore, but at the same time they can be accepted as a partner, they can be accepted as a very helpful employee, and they can contribute. And what is the future of marketing education? The future of marketing education should be creating people who can bring changes to organization, who can think differently, accept the changes, and who can bring necessary adjustment to the system so that system can move forward and deliver. So I hope this will help you to reorient yourself as a student also. This will also help the corporate sector to interact with academia when they will have the chance to meet for academia industry collaboration, and it will also bring some kind of a research where students, faculty, industry, as well as different other stakeholders will be comfortable to discuss and find solutions. And I hope one day marketing education will have a different direction which is really required. Obviously, we are hopeful, and in near future we will find a new direction to marketing education. Are we prepared? Will you contribute? How far we will be proactive, and how far we have oriented ourselves? That's the big question. Thank you. Thank you very much.